Bill Mercer. Great to have you along on this edition of Wild West Wrestling, and we're joining right in with the Western attire of Billy Bob. We've got a tremendous main event that features a six-man with John Tatum, Jack Victory, and the Grim Reaper against Wild Bill Irwin, the Missing Link, and Jeff Rinks. We've also have Starfine and many, many more exciting bouts. So join us right now for Wild West Wrestling. Don't go away. We'll be right back with our first.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following bout is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, to my left, from San Francisco, California, weighing 225 pounds, Jim Ward. And his opponent, from Washington, D.C., weighing 236 pounds, Bob the Catman Bradley. This match has a 10-minute time limit. Tom Jones is your referee.
And go West, go Wild West Wrestling. And this is our opening bout on this edition of Wild West Wrestling. I'm Bill Mercer. Nice to have you along as Tim Krusek tells us about the opponents in this battle. Jim Ward in the red trunks with his back to you, a graduate of the UWF Training Center in Fort Worth, and veteran Bob the Cat Bradley from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Tom Jones, famed wrestler himself, now an outstanding instructor in the training center and referee in this bout. Tom Jones. Oh, Bradley moves underneath for the fireman's lift. Nice work by Bob the Cat Bradley. As we open up on Wild West Wrestling from the beautiful, exciting, lovely Billy Bob, Texas. A great crowd on hand for this edition of Wild West Wrestling. Ray Wiley Hubbard was on hand entertaining the folks just before we moved into the excitement of Wild West Wrestling. And we've got a tremendous card for you featuring our main event. Oh, is it a six-man mayhem? That's going to be Jeff Rinks, Wild Bill Irwin, and the Missing Link against Hollywood, John Tatum, Jack Victory, and the Grim Reaper. We'll see who he is. That's our main event, six-man tag team. We've got an exciting girls match and lots more to tell you about here on Wild West Wrestling. Good move. Nice takedown by Jim Ward. Kickoff by Bradley, and these two young men showing a great deal of wrestling expertise in this opening bout on our edition of Wild West Wrestling. Bradley again with a takedown. Trying to work Ward. Flip him over. Bradley maintaining control. No submission there as Bradley works on a reverse on the foot. But Jim Ward hangs in. Tom Jones watches carefully. Billy Bob, Texas, on the north side of Fort Worth, the famed stockyard section. Body slam on Ward. Bradley taking charge now. Shakes up Ward. And the Cat. Moving underneath. A head flip. Comes right back in with a reverse chin lock. Billy Bob's Texas, got to be the excitement of the time on Labor Day. The excitement of the north side of Fort Worth. A Labor Day spectacular with special prices. With our Wild West Wrestling. That clips Jim Ward with that elbow across the chin. And Bradley moves right back inside. Rolls him up. Might do it right here. 1, 2, no. Nice kick out by Ward just in time. Yes, sir, Labor Day. As in the fall, the end of summer, at least in hopeful terms, unofficial terms. And we've got a tremendous, tremendous card on that Labor Day at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. A cage match. Put him in there and let him go. John Tatum can't run from the Missing Link. Link and John Tatum flying headbutt by Bob Bradley on Jim Ward. Back in with that reverse chin. As if that cage match with the Link and Tatum isn't enough, then you've got a bunkhouse brawl. That fits in on Wild West Wrestling. Because when the bunkhouse exploded, everybody got into the act all at once. And that's what's going to happen when Lance and Wild Bill Irwin are in the ring with Iceman and the new Spoiler all at one time as Jim Ward comes roaring back now. Hammers an elbow into the back, comes up with a knee lift, and the Bradley boy looks a little disconcerted now, trying to shake off the effects of this attack by Ward. A reverse body slam, tremendous move as Bradley had him set up, looked like for an airplane spin. Here comes Bradley off the top rope. As Billy Bob on top. Jim Ward, 1, 2, and 3. Did he pull him up? 1, 2, 3 this time. Bob Bradley holds him down. Ward had just enough to come off that mat once, and then Bradley came right back, forced his shoulders down, and Bradley, as Tim Cusack tells us, is the winner. So that's it. Bradley flying to a victory. And we'll be back with our next match on Wild West Wrestling in just a moment.
This contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, now in the ring, from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing 265 pounds, Jim Richardson. His opponent is from the Rio Grande Valley, weighing 225 pounds, Ricky Gonzalez. This match has a 10-minute time limit. Once again, your referee, Tom Jones.
And here we go on our second bout on Wild West Wrestling. Ricky Gonzalez from Harlingen, Texas, giving up a little weight, about 40 pounds, to Jim Richardson of Wichita Falls. Big Jim. Trying to move in. You can see if you give up about 40 pounds, you've got to be able to move quickly, and he does underneath the grasping Jim Richardson. Tom Jones again, our referee. Now they move in underneath. Look at Richardson. Gonzalez with a great escape between the legs. Richardson arm drag, and the big man is having trouble as Gonzalez comes flying around. The big guy from Wichita Falls, Tornado Country, has a knee lift to the chest. And finally Gonzalez is slowed down, and now Richardson gets into the point where he wants to go. Here comes Gonzalez. Whoa, what a clothesline by big Jim Richardson, the man from UWF Training Center, a graduate, and one of their top candidates. And you can see why. He's close to 7 feet tall. He's a big man. Gonzalez now having trouble as height, weight, and that elbow across the chin got him again. Here comes crashing on the young man from Harlingen. 1, 2, but Gonzalez fights out of there again. So I was telling you in our first bout about the Labor Day big special at Billy Bob's, Texas. We also have another tremendous bout to go along with the other two I told you about. The cage match with Lincoln Tatum, the bunkhouse brawl that features Lance and Irwin against Iceman and the new Spoiler all in the ring at once. Also, Jeff Race and Jack Vickery. Race, an up-and-coming young star of Wild West Wrestling against the Gonzalez come up with a body slam, and then Richardson does wide. Swings him aside. The battle into the ropes. Tom Jones steps in between, and Richardson wants a little breathing room as Gonzalez battles back. Good twisting wrist by Gonzalez. Hammers on the inside. Levers underneath that arm, trying to force Richardson to submit with a pounding on the left shoulder.
5 minutes, 5 minutes gone.
5 minutes gone, and this is our second bout on Wild West Wrestling. Coming to you from Billy Bob's, Texas, on the historic north side of Fort Worth. Gonzalez pounding underneath, pounding inside, working on Richardson. And a size 14-foot in the face of Gonzalez down on top. 2, 3, and the winner is Richardson. Richardson.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Jim Richardson.
Well, that big 14-size shoe in the face of Gonzalez finally stopped him cold in his tracks. And the graduate of the training center in Fort Worth, Jim Richardson, right there is the winner. And we'll be back with another outstanding bout. Pepper and Susan next on Wild West Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following ladies' bout is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from San Clemente, California, weighing 130 pounds, Pepper LaBianco. And her opponent from Alice, Texas, weighing 180 pounds, here is Susan Green. This match has a 10-minute time limit. Your referee is Tom Jones.
Pepper LaBianca from San Clemente, California. She's the smaller of the two combatants in this bout on Wild West Wrestling, and Susan Green, solid 180 pounds in the white outfit. Pepper LaBianca. And now he's going to be very quick. Very difficult for Susan to find, just like in our preceding bout when Jim Richardson had trouble with a very quick-moving Richardson Collins in Texas. Now Pepper moves in with the wrist very quickly. Pepper LaBianca, very exciting new talent on the West Coast. Big star in the California, Oregon, Washington area. Pepper LaBianca. Grabs a handful of that blonde hair of Susan. And Susan complains. Pepper says no way, and Tom Jones checks it up. Coming up after this bout, our main event, a six-man brawl. It's got to be with Jeff Rake, Bill Irwin, and Missing Link against John Tatum, Gregory, and the Green Ranger. Oh, Pepper landed a little askew there as Susan Green made her perfect move just in time. Well, Pepper LaBianca bounces back in. Susan Green stalks her smaller, quicker opponent. And they check out the test of strength right here in the center of the ring of Wild West Wrestling Philip Line. Inside by Pepper, hammering, pounding, smashing, and attacks Susan Green quickly and without much mercy. Tom Jones watching. Pepper LaBianca. Again, a hair pull, and this time Tom Jones moves in. Warning. A jam on the fingers. And Pepper exploding all over Susan Green. One. But Susan, with her tremendous weight advantage and strength advantage, throwing Pepper LaBianca off very quickly. Pepper right back to her task, though, pounding away, trying to break Susan Green. Hammering again. The fist for the jaw, the crowd reacting as they watch this young lady pound away on Susan Green. Oh, Pepper measuring her opponent. Now Susan comes up with a right hand in the midsection. Maybe that's slowing her a bit. And the young lady from Alice, Texas, trying to fight back. It does. What a big right hand. Moves in, reverse chin. And finally, the momentum shifts a bit as Susan Green comes back now on Pepper LaBianca. Wild West Wrestling has some tremendous moves involving. Susan looks like a choke inside, but the referee checking in there. Tom Jones watching. And in our main event, we're going to watch the battle between the Missing Link and John Tatum. Whenever they're around each other, it is a wild, wild time. Tom Jones warning Pepper LaBianca. Not choking. 1, 2 is the count, and Susan just moves Pepper off in time to avoid a loss. Big knee lift to the head. And Susan Green shaking up, shaking some more. Speaking of big views, there's a count of 2, and Susan again just managing to save herself before the count of 3. And Susan now. Rampaging a bit against Pepper LaBianca. Oh, beautiful flip by Susan. And Pepper knocks off. That's a little investment from this attack by the big girl from Alice. Susan Green fighting back, twisting wrist lock. Speaking of those feuds, next week, right here on Wild West Wrestling, one of the biggest feuds we've had, probably the premier one, the fabulous Lance and Iceman King Parsons will be our main event. That's next week here on Wild West Wrestling. And Pepper LaBianca battling back now against Susan Green. Drop kick by Pepper. Caught Susan right in the chest. Pepper takes a blow and a kick by Susan. They both miss. Well, they're both shaken up. And the count is on. And Susan's up quickly. Flipped away by Pepper. Yes, Lance and Iceman. Next week, also Solomon Grundy as the Grundy Mania builds on Wild West Wrestling. And right now, Susan Green trying to come back to Pepper LaBianca off balance, but it's Pepper that twisting wrist lock spins her down and keeps her opponent off balance. Pepper LaBianca. Pulling that left arm around that top rope, and Susan right now having plenty of trouble. Once again, she does that. Jones has the count, but Pepper maneuvers more injury to Susan Green. Pepper LaBianca right there with a right hand to the jaw. Comes across the back. And Susan Green, second. Young lady from Alice. Nice roll up by Susan. 1, 2. Pepper kicks out, flails away, and Susan couldn't hold it. Looked like Susan Green was having an unexpected victory right there. Over the top. Susan, throw, right hand. She comes back with another one. And the young lady from Alice, Texas now taking charge of Pepper LaBianca. Up and in, up and over, and out of the ring. Over the top rope. That's going to be a disqualification for Pepper as Susan Green came up and tried to make contact. Well, they consider the bell rang. See what Tom Jones, the bell rings again, and Pepper now is out of there. There's the
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by disqualification, Susan Green.
Susan Green charging into Pepper. Pepper gave her the lift and forced the momentum of Susan over the top rope and out of the ring. So Susan Green of Alice, Texas, winning over Pepper LaBianca. Right there, you see it? Yeah, easily. And we'll be back with our main event next on Wild West Wrestling. As we say, go West, go Wild West Wrestling, as we go right to Wild West Wrestling's main event here at Billy Bob, Texas. Well, you can tell what is happening right now with that musical introduction. Here comes Jack Victory, Hollywood John Tatum, and their new partner, the Grim Reaper. Tatum, Victory, and the Reapers. Here in Billy Bob, Texas, as they come to the ring. Hollywood John Tatum, strutting, egotistical, and very, very capable wrestler. Flamboyant. What words, adjectives can you find to describe Tatum? Anything that goes with that colorful robe he wears with Jack Victory. His tough guy partner, there he is, Jack Victory. And their new partner, Grim Reaper. It's like he visited a tattoo parlor one time in his life. Tatum enjoying the attention, the allure, and the Reaper checking out what he might be able to accomplish in this main event. Tatum victory, and the Grim Reaper awaits their opponent. Will be approaching the ring at Billy Bond Texas for our tremendous main event, a six-man. Tatum, like he is on the bow of a frigate, looking down into the war zone. And here comes Wild Bill Irwin, Jeff Rates, and that strange man from out of somewhere from Missing Link. Tim Prusick waiting for his opportunity to introduce everybody. Wild Bill Irwin gets your attention with that big bull whip of his. Here comes Jeff Rates and the Missing Link. He's going to go right to the top rope, aim his sight, and prepare to do battle against the man that he particularly hates, Hollywood John Tatum. While Bill Irwin has no love for Tatum and or victory, and the referee hopping around staying out of the reach of that whip. All right, Missing Link has a little problem with coordination with that whip. This is our main event of Wild West Wrestling. The Missing Link, who is strange, unpredictable, and explode into any situation in a moment. Looks like one of himself who painted himself up in prehistoric England. They got a link to phobia, a link to bow. And the Link, with all the support that he has. Tatum watching the Link very, very carefully. And we go now to Tim Prusick and the introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a six-man tag team bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 725 pounds, introducing first, the Grim Reaper. His tag team partners from Hollywood, California, Jack Victory. And from sunny Southern California, Hollywood, John Tatum. Their opponents, accompanied at ringside by Sheena, at a total combined weight of 765 pounds, introducing first, Jeff Rates. His tag team partner from Minnesota, Wild Bill Irwin. And from parts unknown, the Missing Link. This match has a 30-minute time limit. Harold Harris, your referee.
And immediately the Link goes after John Tatum. The Link, sometimes I wonder if he's really quite with it, but he knows what target he's after. That's John Tatum. As Sheena, his manager, his protector, brings Missing Link around to the near side of the ring, and Tatum, at a safe distance, here comes the Link. Now picking up a chair. This is our main event of Wild West Wrestling, a six-man tag team event. And as we got started with the excitement of the music and the strutting and caterwauling of various members of this group, particularly John Tatum, Jeff Rates enters the ring, and he is from Dallas and a very popular, handsome young man against Jack Victory from California. Harold Harris is the referee, and here we go. The bell rings, and we're officially underway. John Tatum, a little slap. That shows Jeff Tatum's interesting pastimes of trying to irritate the other opponent. And, of course, what he does is destroy his concentration against his opponent. So Rates becomes the cheerleader as well after that slap by Tatum. Jeff Rates and Victory opening it up. Now watch the side effects here of John Tatum. And then Missing Link. And how they intertwine into this battle, because the Link will react to anything that Tatum does. Tatum and Victory are claiming a hair pull right now, and of course that's a little psychological warfare against Jeff Rates. John Tatum checking it out, and Wild Bill Irwin has to talk with Sheena. not keeping the missing link in the corner, ready to go. Jack Vickery and Jeff Rates. Looking to move battle. Here's Vickery moving underneath. Opens up with a body slam on Rates. So Tatum does a prance down the apron of the ring, and he's happy about the whole situation. Now we're just underway with the beginning of this six-man tag team event. To give you some of the preview of what we have on Labor Day at 4 p.m. in the afternoon at Billy Bob's in our special extravaganza of excitement. Victory, and again Rates hits the deck hard in Wild West Wrestling. Lance and Irwin is in this bout. Iceman and New Slaughter. That's going to be a bunkhouse brawl. That means all four in the ring at once, and just about anything and everything goes. Plus Jeff Rates is right here with Jack Vickery, and they're going to be up in their own single event.
Nothing I don't know what they're doing about.
Rates and Vickery all alone in their battle. And the cage match, which brings together Tatum over there in the blue truck and the missing link. They'll be in the cage, no way to escape for Tatum and or the link. And their feud will come to fruition in that big cage match. All this on Labor Day at Billy Bob's, Texas. And special prices at ringside, $5. Jeff Rates pounded in the corner by Jack Vickery, who has seemingly taken charge in the early moments of this bout. Our main event on Wild West Wrestling. Jack Vickery zeroing in on Jeff Rates, pounding in the chest on top with the elbow. And the arm whip, and here comes Vickery. Up and over, Rates with a power slam, another one. Jeff Rates showing his extraordinary strength, and Tatum comes in, Jeff into it too. Tatum escapes. Here's the link in. And mayhem has started as the six-man explodes all over Billy Bob. And the missing link drives in. Rates picks up the Grim Reaper. And a wild time as everybody gets into the act. Missing link got his shots in. The Grim Reaper took a few slaps from Jeff Rates. And Rates is the king of the mountain right now. As Tatum looks like a little boy who's just lost his marbles. What it is his back is killing him right now. Tatum in anguish. Tatum got a little hurt in the back right now. Vickery trying to get some sympathy from the crowd that has no sympathy. Here's the replay of Vickery and that power slam. Look at that Jeff Rates power and ability. Hit again, twice. And that is what really exploded it. And here comes Tatum in to help his partner, and he is bashed by Rates. Yeah, and then missing link with an atomic drop, and there it goes. Vickery, the replay of Wild West Wrestling, demonstrating that tremendous explosion of excitement, all started by Jeff Rates' power slam. The Wild Bill Irwin checks in. He looks like a trail boss who just got off the Chisholm Trail. And tries to insult John Tatum enough to encourage him. And there comes the link. As I told you, anytime Tatum is within striking distance of the link, the missing one is going after him. And all the way to the back of Billy Bob. See you later. The missing link. Going into the recesses of Billy Bob after John Tatum Sheena. Corrals him, and here comes the Green Man. In the early days of England, the state of their faces blue, I guess. The link goes green. Well, over the years, he might have lost his blue pencil. Maybe some stones in him. Maybe something like a salamander who just came out of the... came out from someplace. All right, here comes John Tatum back now, and Wild Bill Irwin ready. And Tatum doesn't try to regain some of his composure with his little strut. stop on the missing Link. He shouldn't do that. Link wants to get out of Sheena. She won't let him move into the attack. Now he starts in. And Tatum rolls out. Jack Vickery rolls right back in. A missing Link. And remember, Link and Tatum put those big feuding promises into a cage match. Labor Day at Billy Bob. Tatum can't run. The Link can chase him all around the cage. And the crowd pleaser, the missing Link. Linkophobia. It's a part of the fun of Wild West Wrestling in Billy Bob's, Texas. Now Rates and Vickery are back together. Tatum, he couldn't leave well enough alone, kept trying to insult missing Link and decided he couldn't handle it anyway. Here comes Rates. Across. Take a look at the Grim Reaper. And Rates and Wild Bill Irwin talk things over as the missing Link stays. And they're going to make a change, and here comes Wild Bill Irwin in. Wild Bill, the trail boss of his three-man crew. Big cowboy from Minnesota. Goes into a headlock. Rolls it. Wild Bill. Coming around into an interesting personality. Lines off like this move. Oh, kick. Vickery beautifully. Left arm across in the head. Right back in. Nice side there move. And Wild Bill Irwin trying to get a count of three. Now he's a pull-up 1, 2. Raw rocking back and forth, Irwin and Jack Vickery. The Grim Reaper has not been in except that momentary explosion of Rates. And Rates put him down, too. John Tatum and the Reaper. Wild Bill Irwin holding a headlock on Jack Vickery. There's a smash across the guys. Vickery open up. Got to get Bill Irwin. A body slam. Here comes Tatum in now with an opportunity. Tatum. Tries and misses. Tries the elbow drop. Irwin right back in on him. One. Wild Bill Irwin finding an opening. Tatum thought he had it all set up with his partner Jack Vickery. Hair pull. Oh, we're talking about a hair pull. We're going to be back in just a moment. A continuous bout. The Wild West Wrestling main event will continue. Don't go away. We'll be right back. We're back with our main event. Oh, what a shot by John Tatum on Wild Bill Irwin. An uppercut. And now Tatum saying something to missing Link. Sheena tries to get the Link in time with the Link ready to pursue his adversary. And as we said, on Labor Day, he'll pursue him in a cage. And John Tatum won't be able to escape. Now the Link is going out. Harold Harris is trying to separate who officially is in the ring at this time. It's Jack Vickery and the Grim Reaper working over Wild Bill Irwin over there, and Link is trying to clear the ring. Oh, they gave Wild Bill Irwin a tough time while the referee is enforcing the rule of having the missing Link leave the premises. So Jack Vickery is officially back in now, and Irwin and he are doing battle here in our main event on Wild West Wrestling. And don't forget, next week on Wild West Wrestling, the missing Link meets the new spoiler. Fabulous Lance and Iceman in a main event no disqualification. There's a count on Wild Bill, but he fights out of that. Solomon Grundy and the Grundy Mania continues as he battles the Outlaw. And much, much more next week. So join us right here on this channel on Wild West Wrestling. Irwin makes contact with Rates. Rates moves in. Explodes on Vickery. The young man from Dallas. A rising star of Wild West Wrestling. And then the rising star plummets a bit as Jack Vickery sneaks in with a big kick to the midsection and breaks his double up as John Tatum comes in. Tatum's big left. Tatum wants to have it all set up. Jack Vickery sets it up, and Tatum comes in. And finds his man a little bit shaken, and then he handles him. A foot on the top rope. That's just a flying choke sort of situation. And John Tatum now has his man. Shaking some more, and here comes the Grim Reaper into the ring officially for the first time. Tatum's going to help out a little bit. They're going to double up, and they do. The Reaper flying on top with a 1, 2, but not 3. Great kicks out just in time. The Grim Reaper. He is from kind of parts unknown, too, but he doesn't stay long as Jack Vickery comes in now to retaliate against Jeff Rates. Young man from Dallas taking a punishment now from the three-man of Vickery, Tatum, and the Reaper. Missing Link. Missing Link ready to do his best in this battle if he can have the opportunity to come in. The crowd yelling they want the Link. And the Link wants the opportunity to move in. Here's Rates off the rope. Up, clothesline with a big right hand by Jack Vickery. Tatum encouraging the Link to step in. That's just what he'd like for him to do. As Jack Vickery stands by on the other side, there's a slap by John Tatum. While Miller was trying to hold his man back. And Jeff Rates takes a tremendous amount of punishment from John Tatum. Once again, Jeff Rates pounded by John Tatum and Jack Vickery. Now the crowd trying to encourage Jeff Rates to come back. Tatum sets up for a suplex. He's got him up and up and up. And he works it. Oh, that's a killer move by Tatum. Tatum slapping on the Link and the Link. Had enough of that. He's going right to the wall with Tatum. Jack Vickery moves in to take the place of Tatum unofficially. And there goes Rates out of the ring. Here comes Link chasing his man, but he can't quite catch him. Well, on Labor Day at Billy Bob, John Tatum won't have that luxury of escaping all over the arena. He'll be inside a cage with Link. That's Rates on the floor again. John Tatum pounding him. Jeff Rates has taken a tremendous amount of punishment in this bout. And that's to the credit, if you want to say credit, to the expertise, to the skullduggery, you might want to say, of Jack Vickery. Oh, great move by Rates on Vickery. Because Vickery and Tatum have really worked well in keeping Rates in the ring, putting most of the pressure on one man while Bill Irwin and the Missing Link awaited their opportunity to come in. And John Tatum right back in on top of his man, Jeff Rates. Rates trying to move to the corner. Kick, pummel, bash, battered. Tatum and Vickery have dominated Jeff Rates after Rates had his big explosion of power slam. And John Hollywood Tatum is waiting for his chance for the Missing Link. But right now, Tatum has Rates just where he wants it. Back in the corner with Jack Vickery making another appearance, and they come in exploding all over Rates again. Jack Vickery choking on the top rope with Rates. Harris gives him a count. And Vickery and Tatum have dominated the second half of this bout. While Bill Irwin would like to move right in there with Rates, but Rates can't get to the corner. Irwin's in. Ushered out by the referee, Jeff Rates. Maintaining his presence in the corner of Tatum and Victory. That gives him no opportunity to make a contact with his partners. They give him a little respite. Rates again, up and over. Going to try to put a reverse pin on Tatum, but Victory comes to Tatum's rescue again. 1, 2, and not quite 3. That was a great move by Victory and Tatum. Victory actually was officially in the ring on the tag by Tatum. Well, they can see how well they work together. There was a tremendous move by Rates on top. 1, 2, but coming in was Tatum with a kick. And now Rates has Tatum. Reaper's in. Tatum being headbutted in the corner by the missing link. Tatum can't escape. Victory comes over to help his partner, while Irwin and the Grim Reaper do battle, and Rates is on the floor. The missing link escapes. And now Tatum has the link captured, and Victory is smashing it with shoulder button. Last to the midsection. Mayhem in the ring as the link is caught now by Tatum, shaken up, and Tatum goes after him. Rates is trying to recover, and the link double teamed by Tatum and Victory. There's a headbutt on Tatum, though. They still have Link in all sorts of trouble. Victory and Tatum. Rates coming back to the ring, and Jack Victory takes a shoulder button. And another one. While the battle goes on between Tatum and Link, and there is Rates flying in. A reverse shoulder pin. 1, 2, and 3, and Jeff Rates comes through with a quick and surprising victory. After recovering on the floor, Jeff Rates with a big professional move. Putting a pin on Jack Victory. Tatum escapes. Victory escapes the Reaper, and the missing link chasing Tatum out of the arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this bout, the team of Jeff Rates, Wild Bill Irwin, and the missing link.
Now don't forget on Labor Day, Link and Tatum in the cage. We'll see Irwin again. And the Iceman in the corner. And we'll be back to tell you more about Wild West Wrestling in a moment. Go West, go Wild West Wrestling, right here next week at Billy Bob's, Texas, in the north side of Fort Worth at the Stockyards. We'll have a tremendous main event. It features the Iceman, King Parsons, and the Fabulous Lance in a no disqualification main event. We'll also see Solomon Grundy, the missing link, the new spoiler, and many, many more of Wild West Wrestling stars. I'm Bill Mercer. Great to have had you along on this edition of